So, Roman coins, very simple title, but I think it gets the job done. I've done a lot since I've uploaded. I think it's been like 2 months by now. I'll have to check, but I've started on Roman coins because I think I've got all the ones I could for my English coin collection. Really, I mean I got Henry II. I don't think I can get much earlier than that without having to spend like £3 grand. But here it is. It's a Cornish cream tea box, but it has my Roman coins in a little spine glass sort of thing. So that's them so far. I just thought I'd go through them because I'm kind of getting used to them and all denominations and stuff. So which are we starting with? I'll have a look. I think we'll start with that one. I'm taking you into a light here. I don't think I'll show them all either because there's a lot of ones in the box. Just want it to be a quick video. But this is an Antoninianus. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's worth 2 denarii. Because I'm still getting used to denominations, as I said. It's one, so I don't really know who it is. Try and get it in it light there. So it's got the radiate crown on for Sol Invictus. It's in decent condition, you can tell that side better. Pax Augustus, so that's peace for Roman goddess. Quite a big coin, it's a bit like weird chew marks there. But still a nice coin, I'll take it over to the box again. That might be a bit easier to see actually. Yeah, there's something there. I don't know what that is. Just probably part of his clothes, I don't know. Put that back in there. No, I'll go with that one, that's a nice one. So here's one that actually came yesterday. This is Emperor Probus, and it's the same. It's an Antoninianus. It's got a really nice portrait of him, I like that. Shield, the kind of, like some sort of eagle scepter. Got the helmet on with the radiate crown. And it's got a really long legend that you can actually read. So it's like Imp C M O Probus, I think it's P Augustus. So it's like Emperor Caesar Marcus Aurelius Probus Pius Augustus, I think. They had really complicated names back then. It's weird. So on the other side, let's get that there. That's Adventus Augustus. I think that means the emperor arrives. Like really nice condition. This is why I like Roman coins, because these, like look at that. That lasts so long. That's 1700 years old. Then you've got like British ones that are worn in 200 years, like the Victorian pennies. Just a really nice design. And a decent size too. So I think I'll get this first silver one now. Just forgot to show it on there. It's really nice. It's a bit dark, it's got dark toning, but can you see that? You can still see the details of his face to an extent. Really nice design. There's the reverse. And that was £13, so definitely call that a good deal. So that was this one. So this is my first silver Roman coin. This is I think it's an Antoninus Pius Denarius or Denarius. I don't know how you pronounce that yet. It's Denarius, I looked it up. Wow. But the one thing I was really blown away by is the relief. Like, look at how high up his face is from the coin. And I think I read that's because they wanted it to look like a statue, and because they used to strike him while the flan was still hot. So it allowed for a really high relief, which is really nice. Again, this is just great condition for its age. Legend's a bit worn there, but honestly it's not bad. You can still read Antoninus Pius, I think it's P for Pius here, then FP or PP or something. That's Pater Patriae, father of a country. And the other side, that's Pax again. I don't know what that says, it's something about tribunician power. I'm still getting used to Roman terms, that's Cos 4, so that dates it to a specific time too. I might add it in editing. The fridge has just come alive. Okay, focus on the coin. Okay, it's focusing on I'll get it in the table. I guess the camera was just too focused on the tiles outside. There it is, that's how much the face sticks up off the coin. The camera isn't focusing today, there we go. Really nice, I don't want to touch it too much because I don't really know how you store Roman coins. Let's move on, I think I'm going to do two at once now. I really should have used my tripod here. I've got one hand at the ready. I'm using it to record. But these are, I think, follis. That's the term. Don't know what the plural is, but they're quite nice. I think that's Constantine II, and I think that's Valens. That one came today, actually. It's quite nice. But the thing is with Roman coins, they last so long, the designs. So you can still make them out. That's why I'm really liking them. They're actually surprisingly cheap too. I've got one more on the way, that'll come tomorrow. So I'll just turn them over. There we go, that's the reverse. That's probably the most famous, or one of the most famous from what I can tell, designs on the back of a Roman coin. It's two soldiers next to the, I think it's like a military standard sort of thing. And then this one, I think this is the Emperor himself dragging a captive barbarian. So another thing is that the Romans really liked their military propaganda on coins, which is one I'm actually getting tomorrow, has a similar design to that. It were a victory over the Parthians. So yeah, I think these are both from the 200s and 300s. I think that's 200s, 300s. That one's a bit light green because of the material. That one's less, and I've also turned him upside down apparently. Very nice. Obviously I'd like to do a full video on this. I just really need to make a video. I haven't done it in a while, to be fair. I haven't really done it in a while, so this is awkward, to be fair. But yeah, they're my ones so far. That's actually ancient Greek apparently. But yeah, we got like a Barbarous Radiate, which is just a fake one made. Gallic Empire. I think from what I can tell that's Gallic Empire 2. They're all Roman then. I don't know about that one actually. That is just really battered. It's just an ancient coin. But yeah, that's them. So thanks for watching if you did. And I might see you soon. Just adding this in after I've finished the video. I said, oh, this lasts a while, the design. Being Roman. So I've actually got one from like 1694. So that's William and Mary, farthing. You look at the difference. So that's from 1694 and this one is from just a hair there. From like, hold on. Ah, yeah. There you are. As he said, yeah. From like 276. So that's 1,700 or so years old. And that's like, what, 300 and a bit. I guess it is because of population though. I mean, well over 1 million could have held this. And that one, not so much. The Roman Empire wasn't very populated. Well, no it was. I mean, it had like 50 million people at its peak. That's a good point actually. England had a lot less. And actually no, more of those were made. I'm going on a rant here. More of those were made because of hyperinflation. That one not so much. So yeah, thanks for watching again.